friends, welcome to my channel. And today we are making one atom cards, and this is Nutty Over You, the Salmon Says kit. And it came with this stamp, some long form platted papers, some of the cardstock, 3 cardstock by Salmon Says stamp, teal and orange and brown, the icon stickers. Now this is not the video that where I'm making and these 2 inks. So this is not the video where I'm making the exact 10 or 20 cards. I just want to use maximum utilization of this kit, and we will use all these supplies one by one. Maybe I make 1 or 2 card in one video, but I'm making this series with all this stamp, and I will add these in my fall card series. So now let's start. You will get, so for next card I already have this card base, and I cut out these panel from the MFT's blueprint 27 dies, and I shimmer it little bit of water and shimmer, so it's have that different kind of texture, and I use this dye. And I went ahead and stamped these squirrels in a really teal shape, and then I again add a little bit of darker shade of the distress ink, and then I also shimmer them. And for these I also stamp these, and then I color it, shimmer it, and just for highlight I again add a little bit of color to them. So now here I want to use this Nutty About You sentiment, and for that I just grab this. Now you can heat emboss this, or you can just stamp it, whatever you feel. Here I'm using MFT's black licorice ink, and this ink is little bit wet for a while, so if you are adding clear embossing powder to it, it will work. So I'll do that. So I decided to stamp these sentiments by using black licorice ink. Ink is a little bit wet quite a while, so you can add an embossing powder. I'm using Hero Arts clear ink powder, so it will little bit shine to my sentiment, and I'm kind of heat setting it. And off the camera I went and stamped those hearts with the sapphire ink over the panel, more kind of feeling effect to it, but those are subtle, so you can't see prominently. Now here this panel is decked out with the help of the Salmon Says stamp, stitch rectangle. I'm using the second large rectangle for that, and same way I decked out these heels also with font platted paper which came in the skirt kit. Now I want to match the heel side with the rectangle, so I'm using the same rectangle die to cut those heels. Now you can see that on my panel below the sentiment I just accidentally dropped the MS ink pad. Now I want to cover that, so for covering that I'm going to use second heel. So I will distress ink all the edges of those hills so they more brighten, and these will differentiate 2 hills from one another because they are the same pattern papers. Now planning to add these squares on these hills, one on the another side, and I'll put the pile of nuts between them, so Nuts About You cements will more realistic with that. Now I cover my mistake here by adding those hills. Now the second hill I'm planning to add a little bit of more foam, but before that I realized that after putting that heel also I can't hide all my mistakes which dropped by black ink, so I'm using the same ink and adding a little bit of drops here and there. These small round stamps it came in same Nut About it, and you can add these small stamps and more textures or background to your card base. Now I'm using some dots by EK Success. It is one page, and now I will just put those on the panel. So in this way I get a little bit more dimension to my front panel. These squares are all already stamped and colored with the tail ink which came in card kit, and then I use a little bit of distress to give them a texture. I don't like the whole squirrel is in a texture. Now here I am saying that can I add another paper to this, because I thought it's much brown in the card. So I'll stick all of these with the glossy accent. And now I'm end of playing with the background. I'm not happy with the dark colored background here, so I'm seeing that which I have left over. Then I'm just struggling with, but I didn't find anything. So finally I decided to go with ink card front, and now I have card front. It's in my stash. It's kind of mustard yellow color card base, and it's come in a card kit. But if you make 20 or more cards, you can't use the whole for the card base. I'm using those was only for decorating or insiding the fronts or inside card. Now here I'm kind of planning what should I do with. I have lots of leftover with, and finally I decided that I will create my own background by using these small scrap papers which are left from the other projects in the same card series. So I'm kind of planning them to stick them diagonally, because this is too dark for me. I don't do this. Maybe I use this paper for the another page. Now I want to add all of these small sticks to the front of this card base, and I will use glossy accent for them. And I'm in glossy accent because it will dry transparent. It will give me the residue of white glue will give me. So that's why I'm not using here Tomo Mono. Otherwise that glue is my favorite one. So I'll just put a bit of glossy accent on each of the strips. Here I'm not measuring anything. I'm kind of eyeballing, putting things on the directly card front, and after that I will trim off the excess whatever. Now you can see these are really scrap papers, those we just bought or something like that, but sometimes make a great pattern. So you also can use these kind of papers to your cards to create a fun background. You can create a basket weaving background with these stripes also. But now I'm just making here a diagonal one, and you can see I'm just playing here and there and seeing that how it looks. And each time I'll place my card front to see that I really need more card strip to look background really nice and busy. And when I'm happy with that, I'll just stop the process of doing and diagonal. Now I used only 2 corners to make diagonal stripes, and then I put that last nut with the foam dot. Now I will put the whole panel on the fun foam, and I just draw it and cut out little bit smaller than the main panel. I'll cut it out excess one, and then using the glue runner I'll put this cardstock in front of the card base. Now you can see it's looking much nicer and better. I want to add little bit of more glitter to it, so I am adding these sequences from Darcy, and these are in shades of brown and little bit of gold. So I am adding couple of in the ratio of 3. So this completes today's card. If you like my channel, please do subscribe to it. Give me thumbs up. You can follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram also. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.